Hello, thank you. This is Lily Ackerman, your life and health coach. We're going to continue with how do you know unforgiveness is eating you alive and how to cut this disease from the root. Today we're going to look into you are likely bottling up on anger. It could be that you are looking for revenge. And when we spend time in revenge, we're thinking ways and how and the perfect time, and we take time. So what the end result is going to be that we're going to be angry because we're not satisfied for what is happening to the other person. Angry if good things happen to them and not to you. You should normally people think they should have this kind of life, and we already make up the whole like a court case. We know exactly what we want for them, so we get angry if good things happen to them and not to you. Angry because they are happy and you're not, so they should be miserable. You should be happy because they did the bad thing, not you. Angry because they haven't paid for what they did to you the way you thought it should be. So our plan that we have for them is not working, so we get more angry. So let's look the meaning of the word anger. One of the roots of anger is the Greek word ankon, for a strangling, like strangle somebody or something, talking something, which is a perfect description of the way anger actually feels. And now let's look the word anger in Spanish. The word enojo is enojar, verb that comes from Latin vulgar inodiare, odium, meaning hate, rejection, horror. So when you're angry with somebody, you're hating, you're rejecting, you're horrified by that person. Verb that comes from the fusion of classical expressions such as in odio esse, to be in hate. Now it's a state, because for how long we're not gonna forgive them, we get angry and angry and angry and angry. So that comes in a state of hate. So the old Castilian was enojar. The word enojo, anger, is made of two parts. En, in English is, en meaning inside, and ojo mean a hole. So it is possible that it's saying that when we don't forgive and we stay in hate, we have a hole inside. So this is that's why when we get angry and unforgiven people, we feel like we're empty. Like it doesn't matter why you do. It doesn't matter all the ways and we don't put these things together. The emptiness with us being angry towards somebody. In the Old Testament of the Bible, in Leviticus 19:18, says, "Do not seek revenge or hold a grudge against anyone among your people, but love your neighbor as yourself. I am the Lord." The next is from the Torah to the tribes. When a disease is spiritual rooted, it can spread into both spiritual and physical symptoms, separating us from, first, it separated us from the Lord. Because so you cannot come and pray and ask for forgiveness when you are not forgiving somebody. So it is something that divide us, separate us from the Lord. Not because He wants to, because we want. It's a choice. It's our choice. From ourselves. You are no longer in touch with your body. You are no longer in touch with the spirit within you. You become a carnal. You forgot that you are a spiritual being. You are no longer have an inner reflection. So become a carnal, everything is okay. And the last is you are separated from others because you might be so angry that decide not to mingle with others. You isolate and be on your own. You will be missing to fellowship with others, family, friends, etc. And soon you are a lonely person, and this is another day of forgiveness. So I invite you to raise rice race no race rice no rice is something that you eat. Race no yes to arise, to have a higher frequency, and the most higher frequency is love. So by you forgive, remember, by you forgive, you are not a slave anymore. You're free. You can breathe. Your cells can breathe. So get the key, open your heart, open your mind, your ears, your mouth, and decide to forgive today. You are the door, you are the change. There is no change. No one can make a change in here, in this one, but you. So, God give you the power. You have the power. And thank you. And see you the next week. Until the end of October, we're going to continue the month of forgiveness versus unforgiveness. But I know that you're ready to forgive. Thank you for listening. This is Lily Ackerman, your Master Life and Health Coach.